So week one, done and dusted. Great stuff. Some great games there. Some great results. Some great football being played as well, to be fair. Um,
You know what? I'm actually going to say it was a bit of a dull first week.
Confused.
I don't
Confused.
think it was the most. I think there were a couple good. Bournemouth Liverpool was good.
yeah.
The Sunderland game was good. But outside of that,
The
I
Man U
don't
Arsenal
think.
game, Man U played well.
Yeah, but it's a shit game if we're honest. 1-0 ground out victory. It was a bit of a shit game. United played well, yeah, but was it? Is that going to go down as an all-time Man United
No,
Arsenal classic? No chance.
no.
I think you're looking at it wrong. I think the big thing about this weekend was that you could see the focus that a lot of teams have had on forwards, right, on their strikers. So the big boys, yeah, I know Arsenal struggled, but United didn't. I don't think the result was kind to Arsenal,
But
but
you did
Liverpool looked
struggle.
good. The
But the
Liverpool
result's
game
the
was
result.
You didn't
fantastic.
score.
The Liverpool game was fantastic. I did think I was watching while watching the Liverpool game. I was like, imagine being like a foreign player coming to the English league, and that's your first experience of the Premier
Mm,
League. It was a good pace game, and
yeah,
2-0 up, and it disappears. It had everything. That was a really really good opening
well, it's a
game.
great game. Great game.
If I'm honest, part of me does agree with George that there was a lot of thrashings, like 3-0s, right?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Uh,
I'm not saying
but
football was great, but results, like in terms of goals, but we'd expect that.
we yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. But I'm interested to see how this season plays out. Being a United fan, for once I actually enjoyed watching United. I know we lost and all that, but we look like we could do something, which is the first time in years.
yeah.
Um,
I mean,
should
I think you look good. You did look good. It was a
should
transitional
have had a
game, which I
penalty.
think is yeah, could have. I think probably should have had a pen. It was a transitional game, which I think is has suited United for the last 5 years, hasn't it? Really, if we're honest, you've needed a transitional game. My only worry still is that midfield. If
Well,
Casemiro and Fernandez are going to be your two centre midfielders, I just struggle to see how you're going to compete. But going forward, looked brilliant, and I actually thought defensively, it looked better. Um,
yeah. I thought
see how
Delict
that
played really
continues.
well. I mean, Guacare.
He
I'm
did, yeah.
loving the stat that
Oh
Guacare has
yeah.
touched his hair more times than he touched a ball.
He has he got potential flop
He's got
written all
beautiful
over him?
potential to flop.
Fantastic, isn't it? Havertz
It
out
could
injured
be
as
worse.
well.
It's a shame
No,
because this
Havertz
isn't
bit.
on the score. But the thing is, and he's had a lot of criticism, but it's only one game, right? And I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it's
Ah, yeah, it's only one game.
only
Yeah,
one game.
you can't read too much into it. But what I will say is, look at how Akite's come in and just looks fucking mint from the start. He is against Palace. He was probably the best player on the pitch, and
Yeah.
against Bournemouth, there's an argument to be said he was probably best player on the pitch again. I mean, I'm stunned at how good he's looked. Actually, I didn't think he would be looking this good.
He's a pest of a player, isn't it? He just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's
It'll
great
be
to
it'll be
watch.
interesting to see if he can
And he's
keep
bloody
that
tall.
level up.
Bloody
Yeah,
tall.
he's tall, he's powerful, he's quick, he's good with his feet. Yeah, looks like a hell of a player. So fair play to Liverpool. Another. I don't think you need Isaac, even if you've
He's
got it. I
he-
don't
he's
think you need
he's
him.
I know.
his Guacare is just going to be a 70 million Kevin Davis, a big lump up
Yeah.
front. You know, that'd be
I mean,
nice.
look, he's 27 years old. Okay, he's been class in the Portuguese league for 2 years, but at Brighton, he wasn't good enough
Yeah.
to get into the team. At Coventry, he was good, but it's a championship, and he still didn't completely set the world alight. And then he's gone to Sporting Lisbon, done incredibly well. Um, I don't know. It's a lot. One thing doing it in the Portuguese league is another thing doing it in the Premier. There's not many
Going
players that
going
made
back
that
to what
transition.
it's going back to what Cully said, right? The Premier League a lot more fast paced, a lot more and new foreign player. And I say new, but going back to say he was at Brighton, so he knows what to expect in the Premier League.
To a degree. Didn't play much, but yeah.
Yeah, but he still knows more.
It's a different level, isn't it? It's like playing for Brighton, playing for Arsenal, and that the expectations, the pressure. Um, Yeah, I mean, I obviously hope he doesn't set the world alight. It'll be a shame for him if he flops, but Signs first game didn't look great.
No. And I'm going to come on to Chelsea. 0-0. Is it
Dull game.
Club World Cup hangover?
I think it's a mixture of Palace are a very good team. I mean, I saw a stat in their last 10 games, they've played City in the cup final. They've played Liverpool in the Community Shield and I think Liverpool away.
Yeah.
They've played Arsenal, they've played us away, and they've not lost any of those games. And
Wow.
they're a good team. They were solid defensively. They didn't do much going forward apart from the free kick, but I don't think they really wanted to. I think they were playing for. They were very much happy with a draw, and they'd have taken the draw. And from us, we looked sluggish going forward, a little bit devoid of ideas at the time. Esteval looked sharp when he came on. He looked good, and I hope he starts the next game. But it did. It's exactly that. A lack of pre-season, maybe a bit of a hangover from the FIFA Club World Cup. But a draw at home to Palace, I know Cully always kills me, says that I'd take draws. I would have wanted to win that game, but it's in the grand scheme of things, you look back on the season, I don't think that's one where you're going to be like, oh, but we should have picked up 2 more points there.
Well, it depends where you end up, right? But I'm
Yeah,
sure there's going to be times against lesser teams that you'll drop points. That will be more of, oh, we
Yeah.
shouldn't have dropped points there.
You've got the lead.
Palace is one of those that, yeah, you expect to win, but it's not a surprise if you do drop points against Palace. Like you
they're a
said,
tough
Palace,
team.
they're a decent team, and like I know they're going to lose a couple of the players. You would have preferred to have played them after they'd
Yeah,
lost them.
yeah. Play them next week. They're going to be a
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
different team.
Well, they're a decent side. They're a decent side, and they got their tactics spot on. You know, play for a draw. If you get a chance, take it. Otherwise, take a point. It's a great point for them.
And to be fair, that free
Well,
kick was a powerhouse of a free kick. It's just
It
a
was awful
game with
goalkeeping though.
unusual.
That highlights why with Sanchez, I think we're going to always struggle to compete for a
yeah,
league.
yeah, I agree. I'm surprised you're not after Donnarumma. You know, for all the
He
players
can't
that
play
you
with his
buy.
feet though, can he? He can't play with his
No,
feet.
no,
And
he can't.
Maresca's huge thing is he's got to be able to play with his feet. Goalkeeper has to be able to play with his feet. So I don't think we would ever even look at going for him, to be honest.
Man
You know what? At United,
U.
I would take a guy who can save it. Worry about the feet thing on another day. Yeah.
Nice. And any other highlights? Tottenham?
Well, I think Tottenham look good, but I mean, you'd expect them to win that game comfortably.
Yeah.
I think Sunderland were the star of the week. I know West Ham on a good side. Graham Potter's under a lot of
Side
pressure.
winning 3-0 on the first day.
But
It's
yeah,
amazing.
it's fantastic. Great performance, a deserved win. As soon as they got the first, it looked like they would. It didn't look like West Ham were in that
Still
game.
hope they get relegated. But yeah.
I bet
Yeah,
you do.
and the other one's worth highlighting.
Leeds win.
Just yeah, even though that was lucky, was that a penalty?
That was lucky, but it's two
What was
two
it?
promoted
Should it
sides
have been a
picking up
penalty?
points.
Should it have been a
I
penalty?
don't think so.
Never.
Look,
A penalty.
I'm buzzing that the promoted sides are getting some points on the board because they're going to need them, aren't they?
We need
And
to
last
change,
year
don't
they
we?
didn't have. We do. Last year we didn't have any of that. But I was also going to say fair play to Forest. Everyone was thinking. I know Brentford again depleted, lost their manager, but Chris Wood, he's there again. Another 2 goals. How long can it continue?
Yeah.
Talking about lumps up front, right? But he's actually his feet are decent as well. You know, like he's a good player.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows what he's good at, and he does it. It's really that simple. Keeps it.
I had
He
them to
keeps
struggle.
it really simple.
Yeah, I had them to struggle, but today they've signed Douglas Luiz. They've got
It's a
Amari
cracking
Hutchinson,
signing.
bit of a yeah, that's a great signing. Amari Hutchinson, bit of a mid player, but I mean it's another addition to the squad. If they can keep Hudson-Odoi fit as well, I think he just looks. They look a different team when he's playing for them, and I love seeing him doing well because at Chelsea he had so much potential. Then he ruptured his ACL, and it completely fucked his career. And at Chelsea he was done. And I thought, oh. If you hear about anyone when they talk about academy players that they played against, and anyone that was around academies, Hudson-Odoi is almost held like the highest you can possibly be held, and we've never seen it really, apart from before his ACL injury in flashes when he was just breaking through. And I I'd love for him to just have a fantastic season and carry on and progress from last season. Be good for England as well, because that left wing spot.
Forest is a good team to be in because they rely so heavily on the unit, right? So there's people who do. They're all about. So they won't rely so much on the individuality. He needs to just do his job, and he'll end up doing well. And it's a good side to be in, and that's why them getting Douglas Luiz is a bit of a surprise because he's a bit more individualistic. But if he can fit into Forest's system, they've got a cracking player. And like these young players who get their injuries, we all want them to we want them to do well. It's horrible, But good luck to them. Good luck to them. Good luck to promote. Well, not Leeds or Sunderland, but I guess
not good luck to fucking Mariakis though. The corrupt
the hostage taker.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.